Last night, our first guest won 3 Grammy Awards. His album is right here. It's called Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em. It was the top-selling album of 1990 and the biggest-selling rap record ever. Believe it or not, Saturday night, he will be starring on the NBC show Amen. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, MC Hammer. Congratulations on the work you're doing with NASA. Congratulations on everything.
Well, I had to wear this.
It looks good. What is that?
Well, no, I heard about the way, you have to get into the show, and I came through all the garbage up the stairs. You know the way you brought me in.
Yeah,
so I was ready.
Good to see you. Hey, last night, was it, did you go nuts, or was it, tell us about last night. What kind of a celebration happened? You won 3 Grammys?
Yeah, I won 3 Grammys.
Yeah, what was that like?
I don't know. It was just, it's like saying, what's it like to get a lot of money? You're glad you get it. You're happy. I'm very excited about it, but I guess it'll settle in 10 years from now or so.
But I think what we want to know is, first of all, was there any trouble backstage? Anybody upset? Anybody complaining? Any punches
Sinead
thrown?
wasn't there. She wasn't there.
Was there a big celebration afterward?
Yes. Well, actually, afterwards, because there were all these fans outside, and it was real cold, and I figured they had been out there for 4 or 5 hours, and so anyway, I went out and I walked down the middle of the street and walked down the street and just waved to everybody.
That was very nice of you. And did they go crazy when you were out there?
Yeah, they did. In New York, the police did too. They told me, get behind that rail.
Really? Did you explain to who they were talking to?
Yeah, well, I tried to.
Yeah. And then Vanilla Ice. What's the deal on this guy?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, he's all right. He's all right.
How old a guy is he?
I think he's about 22. Mm-hmm. But he's okay. He's just, when you first start out, sometimes you might get wrapped up in all the things that happen to you, and I think it happened very fast for him, and he might have had a manager whispering in his ear to say certain things, and he would repeat it.
And what kind of things was he saying?
Well, he said at one time, I can dance better than MC Hammer, and.
You guys, did you ever think about maybe a dance-off? Did you?
That would be like,
I know.
I don't want to take no jabs at him. We did a peace treaty last night,
So everything's good.
Everything is fine.
But is this guy, in your opinion, in your candid opinion, now you're in it for the long haul. We know that. Is this guy going to be around a year from now, 2 years from now, month and a half? I know.
You're not going to have him on the show, are you?
I'm being a goofball. I'm being silly.
Okay.
Let's talk about your background.
No, wait. Time out. Time out. He can be around for a while. You just got to take his time and not get caught up in everything. He can be around for a while.
You have to be careful.
You know how it is. Paul will tell you how it is. He knows how it is.
That's right, baby.
Let's talk about your name. MC, Master of Ceremonies, the leader of the band, the leader of the group. Hammer. Where did we get the hammer?
We got the hammer from my resemblance to Hank Aaron when I was very small.
Yep.
The hammer.
Hank the Hammer, the old number 44.
Right.
And you had a really interesting affiliation with baseball. At what age were you hired by the Oakland Athletics?
I was 11.
See, now that for a kid is like a dream come true, isn't it?
Yes, it was a lot of fun. I traveled around with the ball
club. How did you get hired?
I was out in the parking lot doing a dance routine, my James Brown routine, and the owner, Charles Finley, came up and he was laughing. He said, "Hey, come on in, be my guest," and everything. So I went in and he kept on saying every inning, "Can you do that routine? Can you do that routine?" I'd do it for him, and we became friends, and pretty soon he hired me.
And what year was this?
72.
Oh, so you have is that a World Series, right?
Yes.
Yeah, who was on the Oakland A's World Series team in 72?
Well, Vida Blue, Reggie Jackson, Catfish Hunter, Ken Holtzman, John Blue Moon Odom.
This was one of the great teams in the history of baseball. And you get to travel all over the country playing ball with these guys?
Absolutely.
What kind of relationship did you have with, say, Catfish Hunter or Vida Blue or Reggie? Was Reggie good to you?
Oh, yeah, Reggie was very nice to me. He was very nice to all the kids in the clubhouse. He knew that most of us were underprivileged and so forth and so on. And he used to buy his clothes and tennis shoes and things like that out the kindness of his heart. He was very nice. Catfish Hunter was a cook. He'd bring corn into the clubhouse and pour milk in with the water and boil his corn his own special way. Very nice guy.
Now, when you see these guys today, are they surprised that you're as successful as you are, or do they think we knew you had it in you and congratulations?
Well, they say things like, "Remember you used to pick my underwear up off the floor?" See, they remind me.
Yeah, boy. There's a chapter in the book right there. Picking up the underwear. What is it? Are we doing what? And will there be any replays here that I need to know about? Okay, can you hang around a little longer? All right, we'll be right back here with Hey, do you like bowling?
Sure.
Hang around. We got a man who's 102 who bowls every day. He bowls now at 102. He bowls 150. That's his game average, 150.
Man, I'm gonna hang out for that one.
Yeah. We're gonna get me some of them Kevlar boots.
Well, see, this will. Hey, I tell you, Dave, this will give your sex life a boost, man.
Yeah.
You come in the bedroom with these boots on. She's gonna look at you like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah. And I put on the boots. What is going on then?
Leave them on. Leave them on.
Lyle Lovett. Was Lyle at the Grammy Awards last night? You know Lyle?
Yes.
He didn't he?
He gave me an American Music Award last year.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. And Sinead O'Connor was. Now, do you know her at all? Does that bother you that she's boycotting the awards?
Does it bother me?
Yeah.
It bothers me only because I think it's another one of her publicity stunts. That's why it bothers me.
But you know, the same logic, the same reasoning, the same graciousness that you applied to Vanilla Ice may also be applicable in this case, don't you think?
No, because I do my homework.
Uh-huh.
I do my homework. See, Sinead pulled out of, well, first of all, it was a national anthem controversy. Don't play that at my show. Now, whatever reason, that's fine if you don't want the country that you're making all this money in to play their national anthem at your show. That's okay. All right. That was number one. Then number two, you know, she knew when she pulled out of Saturday Night Live, you get more publicity for not doing it than doing it. And that worked.
Right.
So then we came along and American Music Awards came up and she was nominated 4 or 5 times and everything was great. Hey, you know, and then she didn't win any. Then she said, this country's messed up.
You got to get out.
Yeah, hey, something's wrong here. People are not thinking right anymore. And she said she's going to boycott the Grammys. And for the reasons that she gave, it was a lot of reasons, but the most important thing was to me that she don't seem to understand that there are real people over in Saudi Arabia. Real people. It's not just some thing we're making up. There's a real war and people are losing their lives. And for you to say that we shouldn't support the troops or indirectly do that, that's like saying, you know, even though that's your brother or your father, don't say that you support them. That's because she don't have anybody over there, you know, so on those points is what I...
Well, I'll agree with you on all of those points. Sure, nicely said. And I'll agree with you on everything you said. But maybe what we could do here is extend to her the benefit of the doubt and say, well, maybe she too is young and maybe she too will change as she gets a little bit older. She's very, very young. She's 14.
That could be true.
I understand and respect everything you said, and I think you're probably right about that. But if you're going to apply that sort of generousness to the, what's his name, Vanilla Ice, why not the same to her? You wanted to do baseball play-by-play for a time when you were a kid working for the A's.
Yes.
Did you ever try it? Did they ever let you up in the booth?
Oh, yes, I did some innings before.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Did you have a baseball voice when you did that?
No balls, 2 strikes, bottom half of the 3rd inning. Vita Blue on the mound. He winds and kicks, outside and low, ball 1.
There you go. You could have done it. Okay, Hammer, we're about done with you. How many copies did this sell?
10 million.
And 10 million. Congratulations. It's an American success story. Good for you. Thank you very much for your time. I'm glad you came by. MC Richard, Bill.